Good morning. This is meteorologist Greg Meffert, National Weather Service in Paducah, Kentucky, with your morning multimedia briefing for April 27th, 2017. It looks as though we are going to be dealing with multiple rounds of thunderstorms beginning generally Friday evening, lasting off and on through the weekend and possibly into early next week as a cold front slowly makes its way across the region. Really think right now the main impacts as far as hazards is going to be with large hail and damaging wind gusts. However, given some of the parameters and the strong wind fields aloft, isolated tornado or two cannot be ruled out. In addition to the severe aspect, we're going to be dealing with a flash flood potential. It's going to be highest over southern Illinois, southeast Missouri, and the western tip of Kentucky. These areas got hit last night with 1.5 to 3 inches of rain, so they're already kind of primed. Even though we're going to dry out a little bit over the next 24 hours or so, those are the areas that will probably be moistening up quickest and where the heaviest rainfall will be falling. Not only could we see some flash flooding of roadways and streams, we could also be dealing with some river basin flooding, especially the smaller basins out over southeast Missouri. Here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center's Day 2 outlook. Covers Friday and Friday night. Most of the area has been upgraded to enhanced now for severe. Again, main hazards, damaging wind gusts, large hail, but would not be surprised if we end up with an isolated tornado here and there. Continuing into Saturday and Saturday night, slight risk now for much of the area. Would not be surprised if some of this area gets upgraded to enhanced as conditions get closer. We get closer in time, but for now, slight risk. Most of the area, again, damaging wind gusts, large hail, the main impacts. Some of this convection could actually last into early Monday, depending on how fast the cold front can make it through. So we're going to have to also keep an eye on the day for severe weather risk. As such, we've decided to go on and issue a flash flood watch for a good chunk of the region. Again, all of southern Illinois, southeast Missouri, western tip of Kentucky, areas that are already kind of moistened up from previous rainfall. Would not be surprised also if this area ends up getting expanded farther east with time as the event gets closer. Some rainfall estimates through early next week. You can see some bullseyes up toward 7 inches or so in our northwest counties, southeast Missouri, southwest Illinois. Still some fairly decent amounts farther east, and that's why I mentioned that I would not be surprised with time that our watch gets expanded farther east into the Pennyrile and southwest Indiana. So once again, as summary, multiple rounds of thunderstorms expected, generally Friday evening through early Monday. Both severe storms and flash flooding will be possible over much of the forecast area, and we could even see some flooding of the smaller river basins, especially out over southeast Missouri. That concludes your briefing. Hope everyone has a safe day. Thank you.